Up next, short video on my top 3 sexy perfumes. These are ones that are timeless in my mind as far as being just pure, sexy, just, you know, for that moment when you want to get close to somebody, whether you're a male or female, these work perfectly unisex and they're just so hot. Let me show you what they are coming up next. Welcome back everybody to JoelTheNose here at Osme Perfumery in Miami, in Wynwood. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today's video, my top 3 sexy perfumes. I gotta say of all time, I always say right now because I can never mention all time because it changes, right? Your tastes change over time, but I would say 2 of these have pretty much been in my top 5 or top 10 forever. But I wanted to do a top 3. I wanted to really narrow it down today. So I'm gonna come in right now with number 3. And this is a new one on the, or a new entry into my top sexy perfumes. And this is from Veronique Goodbye. The name says it all, Sexy Garrigue. Sexy Garrigue. This is I would say from her selection of fragrances, probably the one that is the most out there. Never mind, we got Maurice checking something out. Yeah, it looks good over here. This is one that a lot of her fragrances to me are a little more evoking of the ocean, the coast of the Mediterranean. They're very light. Some of them are minty. This one is pure, ambery, dark, sexy, just indulgent. It's got really good note of labdamen. So labdamen to me, you know, so that's a very resinous, kind of sensual, sexy, almost oozing type of fragrance note. It's got beautiful patchouli and of course amber, as I mentioned. So this one, whenever you throw in amber and labdamen, you know a fragrance is going to be sexy and dark and mysterious. And Sexy Garrigue hits it on all notes. In fact, I'm gonna spray each of these on my skin just to kind of give you a real life reaction. Oh yeah, to me, I almost get a little bit of sweetness at the top, almost like something like honey or something. It's really great. Love that. All right, coming in number 2. Haven't talked about this one for a while. I did a video maybe a year and a half ago on this where I really talked about how I like this as far as sexy fragrances, and that is NonBon from Arquiste. Again, you can see the juice here. Very also similar color, that ambery, dark sexiness. This one's even darker. So Sexy Garrigue would be, I think, perfect and even lends a little bit more feminine. These last 2, perfectly unisex, but NonBon of the 3 that I'm talking about, to me, lends more masculine. I get different opinions on this. I think Maurice and I have actually differed on our opinions as far as NonBon, better for women or men. To me, this one's better for men. And what is in this one that makes it so great? It's got saffron, it's got black pepper, it's got coffee, it's got Spanish leather, it's got frankincense, it's got myrrh. So think about that. These are all really classic, timeless fragrance elements that have been around really since the beginning of time, since the beginning of people wearing oils on their skin. And it is, to me, dark, mysterious. Let me put it on my skin so you can see my reaction here. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, so this is Sexy Garrigue here, and this is NonBon here. So this one to me, again, I really love the coffee and leather notes. To me, in a sexy fragrance, coffee and leather goes so well. And when you combine that with some black pepper, give a little bit of a spicy kick, and the saffron gives a little bit of a sweetness. It's just a home run if you want a sexy fragrance. And that leads me to my number 1 pick, which a lot of you are not going to be surprised about. And that is one that it's always in my top list for almost anything, and that is Desired from Elixir. So you can see it better there. Desired from Elixir. 30 milliliter extrait. This is basically sex in a bottle. It is my #1 complimented fragrance by women, my #1 date fragrance. It is also got saffron, so at the top, and I'm gonna spray it on too so you guys can see my reaction. All right, so here we go. That's as honest reaction as you get. I've smelled this hundreds of times, and every time I smell it, it's like the first time I've ever smelled it again. It's that good. It's a beautiful combination of saffron, oud, bourbon, vanilla, cedar, and like 20 other fragrance notes. But those are the ones that really stick out to me. The saffron, the oud, the cedar, the vanilla. And I've mentioned this many times before. I get 15 plus hours on my skin. And you don't need a lot of sprays. This is an extrait. So you're talking 3 to 5 sprays, which for me is not many. I put on more, but you could do 3, 4 sprays of this, and you're gonna get unbelievable projection. So if you're on a date and you're trying to be sexy, they're gonna smell it. And I get 15 plus hours of, I'm talking about intense projection and smell on my skin. So truly, truly, truly 3 great sexy fragrances, and Desired still my #1, even though there's so many great ones. Let me know, guys, what are your thoughts? What are your favorites? What are your sexiest fragrances? And love hearing the comments and seeing what you guys think. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. I'll be back soon with another video. Peace, love, and perfumes.